What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kosher Nostra back at you guys with another sneaker review unboxing on feet. Guys, let's jump into another one, fam. Alright guys, there is the box. If you picked up any 13s or any 14s anytime recently, this box is definitely reminiscent of that. A little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier construction to the box, as you kind of expect with any collab, really. You got the red Jumpman in the middle, of course, as we said, the all gloss black box. On that front side, there is, of course, that iconic Supreme box logo making its appearance. In a size 11, guys, the Air Jordan 14 Retro S, which of course I assume stands for Supreme. These retailed for a little bit more, $248. The colorway to this particular sneaker is black / Varsity Royal and Chrome. Guys, let's check out these sneakers. Alright guys, there's the sneaker in hand, the Nike Air Jordan 14, the Supreme collab. I chose to actually go ahead and pick up the black and Varsity Blue colorway. To me, these were just a little bit more unique in terms of 14s. A lot of us just picked up those candy cane 14s. That other colorway reminded me a little bit of those. I do like that other colorway as well. I haven't actually seen it in hand, obviously, but they looked pretty dope. It actually looked like the upper was maybe a little bit more of that kind of sail, kind of off-white type color and not your traditional white leather. I personally was a little bit on the fence with this whole collab and just what they were actually deciding to do with the two colorways. Of course, hitting them with all the little metal beads, the little studs or whatever you want to call them, all across that upper. Definitely different than any other 14s that I can think of. It's something that definitely dominates the silhouette. It's actually not too bad in my opinion when you're really close on top of that shoe. You can definitely see the studs. As you get a little bit further away, that pattern, because there's so many of them, it sort of starts to fade out, but definitely not your traditional 14. But honestly, that's what you should expect anytime Supreme is involved with anything. So since this is a collab, we do see Supreme's name pop up here in a few different places. On that back heel booty portion of the shoe, you do have that iconic Supreme box logo right there in between the Jumpman and the 23. Of course, it is in red, so it really does pop and stand out. I like how they decided to do that and keep it OG and go with that red box logo right there. The Supreme logo does make a couple more appearances on the shoe itself. On that actual badge on the side of the shoe, right under the Jumpman, you'll see a very small black and white Supreme box logo. And then on the actual tongue of the sneaker, right on the tip of that spoiler of that tongue, pretty dope in my opinion. Right out of the box, this shoe comes laced with black laces. They do have the chrome metal tips on the laces, so they kind of went a little bit extra with the laces. They did actually choose to hit you with a second pair of laces with the Varsity Blue laces. To me, I think it looks better with the blue. It just pops a little bit more. I went ahead and laced one shoe black, one shoe blue, just for the review and the on feet, just so you guys can kind of get a view of both. But in my opinion, the blue really pops and really looks dope and is probably what I'm gonna go with. You got that Varsity Blue Jumpman. On that midsole, you've got a couple hits of that Varsity Blue as well. You do have a nice little slab of chrome right here on this little midsole portion. Very cool, very dope. The outsole of the shoe is pretty dope as well, primarily black. You do have a little bit of that hit of chrome coming into play, some hits of red on that little 14 logo, and then on the actual Jumpman right on that chrome piece as well. I like the back booty portion of the shoe too. I like how they chose to hit you with the two little white accents down here, which of course are sort of symbolic of taillights to me. Every time I see those on the 14s, I always think taillights. All in all, I was sort of on the fence about both of these colorways, if I wanted to pick these up, and if I did pick them up, if I wanted to keep these. But I think actually I do kind of like this shoe. A couple people that I've showed it to that aren't actually huge sneakerheads, I've gotten good feedback from them as well. So a pretty cool shoe, definitely sort of heading in the vein of designer shoes with all the actual metal studs and stuff like that on the upper itself. The insole itself is red. You do have a white Jumpman and the white Supreme logo in there as well. They did of course hit you with that Supreme Jumpman hang tag, which is another dope little addition. Supposedly all the metal studs on the actual upper itself were inspired by a leather jacket, which I guess was obviously beaded as well, that Jordan wore once upon a time back in the day. That's where they kind of got the idea for these two colorways and to throw all the studs on the 14s. What do you guys think of these? I know a lot of people were hating on these. Definitely not as dope as the first wave and all three of those Supreme 5s in my opinion, but I do love Jordan 5s, so I'm a little bit biased in that category. What do you guys think of these? What do you guys think of that white colorway? Let me know down below, guys. Let's check these things out on feet. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for rocking with my video. Stay blessed, fam. Peace.
Let me be.